What's going on, guys? Coach Rachel and owner of CrossFit Achieve here with Dr. Danielle with Powered by Movement. Today we're going to cover wrist mobility. So think of like anytime you're in a front rack position, strict press, anything overhead that requires that front rack mobility. You typically look at the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder position. So wrist is a common one. So we're going to cover one of Dr. Danielle's favorite movements and something pretty easy without a ton of equipment, right?
Yep, absolutely.
You can certainly attach to the rig. So
yeah. So what we want to work on for this mobility drill is wrist extension. So bringing your fingers up. So thinking like Rachel just said, front rack, overhead, or even push-ups, burpees, loading weight through your hands, handstand walks. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a pretty thin band, thin pull-up band. You're going to put it around your wrist, and you want to think like those two wrist bones right here that you feel right below your hand. The band goes right above that, in that wrist crease, okay?
Yeah, I think a lot of times when we're doing this in class, people put it like too high.
Yeah, you don't want it to be like where your watch is. Yeah, you don't want it on your forearm, underneath those bones. You'll kind of feel that gap, and that's exactly where you want it. So you're going to put it in that spot. You're going to rest your hand flat on a bench and then step on the band. We do this on a bench because pulling down and back gives us a better line of force at the joint. One thing to think about in this exercise that you want to avoid is not to let your fingers crunch up. So keep your fingers straight. That'll help with some soft tissue stretching as well. And then you're going to just gently keep your palm down while you lean forward. So the band is kind of giving you an assist at your wrist joint, and you're leaning forward to lean into that mobility. Another option for this, if you don't like stepping on the band, is tying the band to a rig behind you so that it gives you that same line of force, but you don't have to necessarily step on it. So I would say lean forward, hold for about 1 to 2 seconds, not very long, come back. And I like to tell people to do about 20 on this exercise. You just need one set, and it'll get you pretty warmed up for class.